Well, good afternoon. And again, I am Angela Cook, and I'm actually the Director of Donor Relations here in the Foundation Office at Forsyth Tech. And I just want to thank you all for allowing me the opportunity to just come and talk with you a few minutes about scholarships opportunities available for you all. So a little bit about what we do in the foundation, just so that you know, we are the fundraising arm of the college. So we raise monies from individuals, corporations, private foundations to support the mission, goals, and objectives of the college. So the foundation supports a lot of things here at the college, but our key areas of focus is scholarship support, because obviously we want to ensure that you all are successful here at Forsyth Tech. New technology, so all the wonderful technology that you see in the classrooms and around campus, we've had donors that actually have invested in that so that you're able to learn on the latest and greatest technology. And then also professional development for our faculty and our staff. So, how many of you have received, if any, a scholarship at Forsyth Tech? Really? What scholarship did you receive? Wonderful, congratulations. And how many of you know that we actually have scholarship opportunities available here at the college? And do you know how to find those opportunities? You do, great. You don't? Well, we're gonna learn that today. So yes, each year scholarships are made available to you all. Our next scholarship application period is actually gonna be April 1st through the 30th of 2020. And it's really just one application that you have to fill out. And it will basically, once you fill out the application, it will consider you for all Forsyth Tech scholarship opportunities. And then here is the link that you would go to look for the opportunities available, and it's forsythtech.academicworks.com. Sure.
So for someone who may be looking at this video in the summer, for example, when is the fall deadline?
Well, typically we just have one main cycle, but usually what happens is if we don't fulfill all the scholarship opportunities, we usually run another cycle. Okay. So it probably would be later on in the fall that those opportunities would be available to fulfill those scholarships. Okay. Great question. And I just wanted to take you to the website, the forsythtech.academicworks.com. When you go to that link, it will take you to this website. And we've got all of our scholarship opportunities listed, so you can scroll down and see the names of the scholarships and the criteria that was established by the donors. And then what you would do is you would click sign in. And then all you would have to do is put in your Forsyth Tech ID and your password. Hey there. And then it would take you to an application that would only take about 30 minutes for you to fill out. And then all this information is actually on this wonderful little handout that I have given you. So, like I said, the application takes about 30 minutes. We do ask for at least 2 references. We do encourage you to fill out the FAFSA. And then usually after you fill out the application and the scholarship application period is closed, it usually takes about a couple of months for you to be notified whether you got a scholarship or not. Does anybody have any questions about that?
Sure. So I'm like an early college student. Is like the same apply to me? Like I can apply for scholarship?
Yeah. And we actually do have an endowment that was set up for early college students. So absolutely. The other opportunity, which is actually pretty cool, that I wanted to talk to you about is the Finish Line Grants. So this was an initiative that was started where it was announced by Governor Roy Cooper back in 2018. And it's a joint partnership with Forsyth Tech and the Workforce Development Board. But the great thing about it is the purpose of it is to basically help you complete your education, especially when life happens and things get in the way. This money is available to you to help you finish your education, especially if you're 50% through your program. So the eligibility, to be eligible for the Finish Line grant, you have to be 18 years of age, have to be a citizen or eligible to work in the United States, have a GPA of 2.0 or better, have completed 50% of your program. You have to have a financial emergency or unforeseen challenge, and you must complete the FAFSA. So some of the examples that can be covered through this initiative is housing assistance, transportation problems, child care, utility bills, assistance with books and supplies, medical expenses, testing or certification fees. So basically anything that's going to prevent you from completing your education, this money is available to help support you. And then I've also included a link for more information about the Finish Line grants as well, and I'm going to show you the website. And then this flyer also has that information on there with the link at the bottom.
And she'll be sending me digital copies, so I will forward those on to you all as well.
I have a question about the Finish Line grant.
Sure thing.
I applied for it a year ago, and because it said I wasn't in the transfer program, I wasn't eligible. Is that still applying? Or
Unfortunately, it does. And so here is the Finish Line Grants website. And as you can see, it says with the exception of transfer programs. So they are ineligible for Finish Line grants. So that is a great point. And so on this website, it has the information that we just spoke about. Here's where you can click to get the application. And this is what the application looks like. So you just basically complete that. And then if you're a curriculum student, you would take the application to the records office. And if you're an EWD student, it would go to West Campus to either Michelle Dixon or Tara Craft. And then they basically will verify your 50% completion and then forward it on to the Workforce Development Board for their final review and approval. But you can get up to $1,000 towards your education.
I just want to add something. So, you know, she's telling us about a lot of scholarship opportunities through Forsyth Tech. So even though you may not qualify for some of them, please share them with your friends who may.
Yeah, absolutely. And then what I've done is I've just included my contact information. So if you kind of run into any barriers or if you have questions about scholarships or if the foundation can help in any way to reduce a barrier for you all to help you complete your education here at Forsyth Tech, feel free to call me, feel free to email me, and I'm happy to help you in any way that I can. Does anybody have any questions you'd like to ask?
Sure. So if you have financial aid, can you still apply for grants?
Absolutely. Yeah, many of our scholarship recipients do. They get financial aid, and then also they get scholarships on top of that. So yes, you can absolutely apply. So, and then the other couple of things that I will mention, we also have the Shuget Women's Center, and we also have the Minority Male Success Initiative. So we've got emergency funds and also completion funds that are available through those two programs as well. So, I mean, if you just run into some type of a barrier here, I mean, there's so many resources and so many things available to you to help you complete your success. And essentially, that's what we want you to do. We want you to be successful, and we want to help you in the best way that we can. So.
And the funds through Sugar's Women's Center and Minority Male Mentoring Success Initiative.
Oh, Male Mentoring Success Initiative,
Yes. Okay. Those are made on an individual circumstance basis, right?
Yeah, there's an application process.
Yeah, so it's a little more, the possibility is a little more open to being able to receive those because it's based on your individual circumstances.
It's, you know, it's like if we can't help you through one avenue, there may be some other avenues that we can help you with. So, but I'm happy to help. I love what I do because I'm able to help students like you all be successful. I was once a Forsyth Tech well, I'm a graduate of Forsyth Tech, and I understand some of the barriers and things that our students go through. And so it's really refreshing for me to be able to do the job that I do to ensure that you all are successful. So, any other questions?
I have one last one. So students who are DACA students are often apprehensive about the first set of scholarships that you brought up, the Forsyth Tech link.
Yeah.
Because there's a requirement to complete a FAFSA. Can you tell us how you can get around the government website FAFSA completion in order to still be able to apply for the Forsyth Tech scholarship?
I think in those situations, you can actually go to the financial aid office and they will provide you with a paper FAFSA that you can fill out. So you can put your information on that, and then of course, once you complete that, I think what they do is kind of shred that afterwards.
Yes, I just wanted you to mention it. That is what they've told me in financial aid. So there is a paper FAFSA form if you are not able to go through the online portion of completing FAFSA, and that information remains local.
Yep.
In their office only, is confidential, and after they finish looking at it to determine which scholarships you apply, you are qualified for, they shred it.
Yeah. So you don't have to worry about kind of putting that through.
Right.
So we have a way to help DACA students as well. So, any other questions about money available to help you all? No. All right. Well, thank you so much again for the opportunity.